All right, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, good whenever it is you tune in. Hope all is going well with you. It is I'm Coach. And to my left,
It's Jay.
and to his left,
It's Happy.
we are without Ray
Boo.
at the moment.
Boo this man.
This is mostly because of an illness that he's going through at the moment. But worry not. He is making all the necessary precautions in order to rest up and be back for the next time we're here, which is likely going to be tomorrow. Properly until his medication stuff is kicking in and working in his system. But for the meantime, it's just going to be the three of us, which I guess is good because now we'll have a couple in the room, and I'm single. And you'll see all the all the differences. And
let's try to rephrase that a bit because it's gonna sound like a cuckold situation, which this is not. Nor do we endorse that. You do you, but this ain't it for this household, okay?
Nope. So, well, then again, it goes back to our question. So we have our question prompted by Jay, and it was, what was your worst date / romantic moment or experience?
Mm-hmm.
I will go first. I've never really been on a date. So Jay, what's yours?
Okay.
I would say that for like any romantic experience that I've had, because you kind of explained to me like what I could answer, since I can't answer exactly for a date, since I've neither had a good or a bad one. So it would just be like a moment that we thought either was there for something but ended up being true, or any sort of like, I'm gonna also include like situationships or something.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like complicated situations, that kind of stuff. Like anything that I can have in my experience to draw from that fits the description to properly answer this question. For me, I guess I would say that I've had like crushes on people that I knew that couldn't go anywhere. Mostly because like when I would see them, they would always be in situations where romantic situations should never come up. Like imagine trying to spark up a dating conversation at like someone's funeral. I'm like,
yeah,
I only see them in those circumstances because it's connected people, right? And so like, oh, I know that person, they know that person, like maybe I had more of a closeness, or maybe they had more of a closeness, and it's like, and if this is the only thing that's like that we're showing up for, and it's never for anything like a social gathering that's a proper like sit down and like chat with everybody that's there. I'm like, I never feel comfortable bringing anything up with those kind of people.
I think maybe we could save this for a different time, another time we do this game. But I kind of like this idea. What would be the best and worst location to ask someone out?
A funeral. Worse.
It's not the seriously. I guess it really depends on who your goal is. If it's the widow or widower of the recently deceased, probably not. if it's anybody else, I think it's kind of fair game.
Okay, what if it was like their best friend?
Yeah.
Like the dead person's best friend?
Yeah.
They're grieving. It's a
bad time. I'd say that's fine.
What? That's what I'm saying. What?
What?
You're like, yeah, you come here often? How do you start the conversation with that? How do you think that's okay?
Oh, it's easy. Man, so-and-so was such a good person, and they were such this spark of joy and life. Now that is snuffed out.
Life is short.
If you're ever feeling bad, just let me know. We can go grab a coffee and talk about it. Smooth.
Look, here's the thing.
Too smooth.
They don't really know you.
Well, why am I here then? Okay, listen. If I'm at a funeral, we know this person, and we probably know each other. At least know we're aware of each other.
But not to that kind of degree where you can get away with saying something like that.
Right.
Nothing like, oh well, I am
I'm
here.
glad-
Yeah, like all of a sudden, like I may have like been around you for years, but I've never really like had a proper conversation with you. I've never really known you like that. But now that your friend is dead, I may just randomly step in and solve all your social problems.
Okay, look, look,
Right.
look. It's better the friend than a family member. That's what I'm saying.
I'm glad that is not how we met, Jay, because we might not be where we are right now had that been how we met.
Well, again, how the people that we know in common, and how they don't really have the healthiest lifestyles. Give it another 5 years or more, then maybe.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
So,
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that like if there have been people that I was interested in, but there were never like good times in a row to really strike up a conversation, and as a result, I never really knew how to begin that. And now it's been like so long of time that now I am starting to learn like bit by bit over the course of like months and years and stuff. I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done anything. Like maybe it was good that I stayed away. Maybe it was good that I hesitated, right? Because I don't want to let there be room for regret, like interacting with them and having it be bad on their conscience as well. So I'm really like trying to save the both of us from something that we don't want to think badly of in the past.
Okay.
yeah, I think that's fair.
I
So
think that's fair too.
I always try to think of myself, but also think of them in mind too, right? Like, if this is not the good time to have this conversation, if I can't be in a good scenario where it would come up naturally, then I just can't do it, right? And I don't want to be that person to force a conversation or to force a setting where we're together
Well,
because then there's just way too much of a risk of it like not working out. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to have to be involved in anything. Like, I don't want to set anybody up.
Carry over from yesterday.
Yeah. So that's what I will say for me. Like, I've saved myself from having bad dates and having those bad moments as a result of like just being patient about things.
you hear that, ladies? He's saving himself. So just keep that in mind if you want to pursue coach.
Jay, what do you?
Well, speaking of setup, here's a good one. So this is why I kind of say the story of why I kind of say no to blind dates. So there was someone that I knew of, and she knew I was single, and but was looking, and she knew another woman who was pretty much fit that same situation. So she gave it. So she gave us. We they essentially sent each other the phone number. So she gave me her phone number, and she gave the other girl my phone number. So we linked up through texts and calls, and things were going smooth for a while. And then it got to the point where it's like, okay, let's meet up and go on a date.
Why don't people ever do that to me?
You gotta. Well,
I know. I gotta.
Yeah, no,
I gotta make myself more available.
look, patience is the key thing because, like you brought out,
It is a valuable virtue.
it's a valuable
right?
virtue, and like what you just said, what you said links perfectly with being patient, not being overly thirsty, but at the same time not being too cold and aloof either. It's a balancing act.
Yeah,
But
I've definitely been in situations where, like, once I thought that I was in that space where, like, okay, maybe I can bring something up, I was always given the friend zone.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
I'm like,
I've been there a great many times myself too. And for those out there saying, "Oh, yes, it is." Shut up, it is.
but here's what a lot of people won't say about like there is a sort of good side to being in the friend zone is that like you never have a bad interaction
True.
at that point, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but you're stalled. You're not
you
going
are
anywhere.
stalled,
I guess it's
which
like,
means that you've seen that route through. All you have to do is like when we are done with a route with a character in this game, for example, we stop talking to that character, right?
yes. Yes,
like
that's
with
true.
Arma, right?
Yeah.
Arma has given us a very like weird situation. We don't want to go back there anymore. Like,
Mhm.
and if you keep thinking of it as if like, oh man, every single day I have to force myself to talk to the Arma in my life, then I'm not gonna like my situation.
Well, no.
But
Fact.
if you are in a position where you can always just have good conversations and you can always just be a friend to someone else, right? Then those kind of like social boundaries will wither away. Not saying that you'll eventually have a door slip in for you to do that, but as long as you change your understanding of your situation, and stop making that the goal, you can still have a good time with them.
And I would like to add to that too. Is like if you handle it as classily as possible, what that will do is, and I've learned this for better or worse, depending on your point of view. Everybody knows somebody. So if you handled it in a classy way, that person that you thought of may not want to necessarily be with you in that way, but they'll say, "Ooh, that person handled it with class, maturity, and integrity. That's a nice guy." Then that person will think, I know someone who's single, and I think they could hook up. Then, boom, you made a good reputation for yourself. Whereas if you handled it harshly, they are not going to recommend you to anybody.
The way that you conduct yourself in those difficult situations will speak well of you as a person moving forward.
This is
Facts.
there's no such thing as a actual dating resume. So the closest thing to that is word of mouth and reputation.
Right. We're not like rating people in this.
Okay, but to finish the story.
Okay.
To finish the story, so we exchange contact information. Like, all right, let's meet up together in person. Like, okay, so we do. The weirdest thing, though, when you think of like meeting up, and you both have agreed the purpose is you're both meeting up for romantic intent. You would think a place like what? A restaurant, a coffee shop, a movie theater, a store, any number of places where you could have it's a public outing, but it is where it stimulates engaging conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would any of you think a camping trip for the first initial meetup?
No.
Yeah, see, those are the scenarios in which I'm like, no, I can't do it. It's more of a fun like. You got to think about what you'd want to do just as a person at that setting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm going on a camping trip, I want to enjoy my time out in nature.
Yeah.
I, connecting with other people that are there with me is the bonus of that, but it's not the reason I'm there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? So like if I get to enjoy nature, I'm enjoying nature because I know that, especially for my circumstance, I don't get to do that very often. But the people that I want to connect to, I can at any real given time.
You can, yeah.
But if I want to do that in a better setting, then I would choose more of a spot where conversations are more likely to take place, right? Because like first time camping trips are not really something I'd see like, but maybe like fourth or fifth time.
Yeah, because that's
once you've built up more rapport.
We're talking the initial visit, the cold call. You've not met this individual in person until this point.
Then
I'm thinking that's a hard no.
No.
And the reason I'm thinking that's a hard no is because if I don't like you, now I'm stuck here on this camping trip with you.
Well,
whereas like,
is that what happened?
Well, the foolish and naive 23-year-old version of me didn't think that.
Yikes.
Well, first of all, let me put this out. I'm not saying I went in like, oh, I see zero problems with this. I did. I knew this was a red flag showing up.
Yeah.
But
like I said, those settings take a lot of built up trust beforehand.
I also want to make this clear, really more so for the audience. it wasn't just me and her in the middle of the woods somewhere.
Thank goodness.
There was a group of people, but also keep in mind this was all a group of her friends. Therefore, still more people I did not know.
Yeah. How long was the trip?
Well, I did not stay for the duration of their trip. For them, I think it was like a day or two. But I stayed for just a few hours in daylight. I made sure to get out of there before the sun sat down.
Really?
That bad, huh?
This has never been mentioned before in the stream, but I'll say it now. I'm not a camping person, okay? I don't see the joy of homeless simulator, okay?
You are not a happy camper.
No, I'm not.
Not a happy
No, I'm
camper.
not. So there is no chance in heck. I won't even do this for people I know intimately.
Well, Happy, are you a camper?
I am.
Okay, you
I
are
like
a happy
camping.
camper.
I am.
See, I'm not going to do stuff like this even for overnight stays for people I'm intimately close with. So I definitely wasn't going to do it with a stranger. I will, however, go out to a park somewhere for a few hours to meet somebody, which is what I did.
Just a national park.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So like, okay, there's nature, I see trees, I see the sky, I see a squirrel, okay, I'm cool.
Let's go. No s'mores needed.
Alright, so I went out there, and again, these were all her friends, and I didn't know them. The weirdest thing was, she did not interact with me at all during the whole time either.
Whoops.
Yeah. We finally met in person, and okay, we knew what each other looked like and sounded like, but beyond that, no. And I did try my best efforts, but she was always more interested in hanging out with her friends. So, yeah. I just feel like I wasted time and gas money to get out there.
Yeah. But at least you understood your situation like enough to leave as quickly as you could.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Because, staying there even more like as the outsider is
that was like probably the loneliest I've ever been to.
Yeah, like people don't recognize that like you can be around people and still feel lonely.
100%. Yep,
100%.
100%, yes. So my bit of advice to anybody out there who may be listening: don't go out with somebody who says, "Hey, let's go on a camping trip." And on the flip side, don't invite someone a total stranger to a camping trip. It's stupid. There's a million coffee shops out there. Just go to one, man.
Or a Panera.
Or a Panera. That works too. They also have coffee. Javi, your turn. Your turn for your story.
So this is the absolute worst date that I've ever been on. I was living in a new town, and you don't know anybody in this town. It's a major metropolitan city, very affluent, but we're not going to say the name of it. So I was meeting people online. So I had met this guy online, and he said, "Do you want to go to such and such restaurant?" I'm not from this town, so I don't know that this is a very fancy dancy restaurant to go to. So when we get there, he sent an Uber for me, and we met at the actual restaurant. He was surprised by how I was dressed, and I was surprised that the dress code, and I wasn't dressed like casual, but I wasn't dressed like to the nines to go to like the fanciest, danciest restaurant in the whole town, because it's a first date.
You weren't prepared to know that this involved the dress code.
Yes, exactly. So when I get there, they don't want to let me in because I don't meet the dress code. So the guy that I met there paid off the doorman to let us in, even though I was out of the dress code. That should have been my first clue right then and there. To make a really long story short, the guy spent like a lot of money, was very, very flashy throughout the night. We're sitting at the bar. It's getting towards the end of the meal or the end of the night. We had a couple of drinks afterwards, had dessert, and a guy from across the bar asked me if I was from the town that we were in. And I said, no, I'm not from this town. And the guy that I'm on the date with interjects, and he says, stop talking to my merchandise before you're going to owe me some money.
Wow.
And I instantly said, I'm not your merchandise. What are you talking about? He was like, all this money that I spent on you tonight should entitle me to one night, I think.
Wow.
And I was instantly offended. And I'm not the type of girl that can be bought that way. So I instantly...
Nor should any of them.
Exactly. I instantly pulled out my debit card. I paid for everything that was taking place that night. I closed out the tab, basically, of the big, huge tab that he ran up. I closed it out. I paid the bill, told him that he couldn't buy me, and I took a lift back to my apartment where I was from. And he was offended. He was saying, like, all this money that I spent on you, we come to this fancy restaurant, and you don't even want to go home with me. I'm new to this town. He picked the restaurant. It's like he's blaming me for spending money at a fancy dancy restaurant that he picked. I didn't even know it was so fancy that it had a dress code that I was almost unable to get into the restaurant. Absolute worst date that I've ever been on, and I will never ever forget it. When I went on that date, I definitely knew this town is different from my hometown, and I'm glad to be back in my hometown and not having to deal with that type of energy.
Was the food good at the very minimum?
I would say the food was mediocre in this town.
Is it so? It's not befitting either price or strict rules.
It definitely was not. It was much more hype than anything.
Now, the crazy thing is that, like, well, you have withheld the name of the city. I do know the city that you're referring to, and I have heard stories of, like, other people, like, prominent people in that city specifically, that still were denied access to certain restaurants because of the same kind of dress code violation.
Yes, so,
So, like, if you were a nobody, even if you were a somebody to that city specifically, like, they are very strict on that.
yes, and so when he paid off the doorman for us to be able to get in, I don't mean a $20 bill.
No.
That was not what he paid in order to get me past in violation of the dress code. And in fact, I think that that's what was a blaring signal for everyone that was there that I wasn't from that town, was because I was not dressed appropriate for that venue.
Well,
it's also really hard to be dressed properly for that
And
venue,
he
too.
did, in all fairness, he did tell me the name of the restaurant we were going to. And I just thought it was like maybe a local hole in the wall of a restaurant, like, because it wasn't a major chain or anything like that. And it turned out it wasn't. It was like a very fancy dancy, multiple restaurants throughout that entire city like that. So like if you're from that town and you hear that name, then you're gonna know, oh, it's a fancy dancy restaurant. But if you're not from that town, telling me the name of that, which he knew I wasn't from there, is like, okay, great, we're going to McDonald's. But you know, I not McDonald's, because everybody knows McDonald's, and I don't want to give away like where we live, so I won't say any restaurants that are just local to where we live. But if we say a restaurant that's local to where we live to someone who just moved here, okay, great. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything to me because I'm not from here. But I was supposed to magically know the dress code. I was supposed to magically know he was planning on spending this exuberant amount of money on me so that I could go home with him. I was supposed to know all of that. And I guess I didn't. I missed the clues.
Well, you're at least in good company with all these affluent people that Coach mentioned that didn't get in either. So you're in good company, if anything. Another lesson for this story is that if you are treating somebody out to out of the town like that, please tell them like straight up, if there is such specific rules, let them know immediately. So nobody
like this night
out looks weird.
But the bigger thing is that like you set the expectation of what you want in the date, and you set that early. That way you avoid that long stretch of that time where you're there together, knowing that you're about to bust out a deal breaker for them at the very end.
Like, he could have told me from the get-go, this date comes with a side of D.
Yeah.
That would have set the expectations right there. I will say this. All the way up until the other guy across the bar started talking to me and him saying, stop talking to my merchandise or you're going to owe me some money. The date had went perfectly all the way up until there. I was planning to see him again. I was planning to, if there was an after party to go to or something else to get into after the meal was concluded, I was planning to go. But that right there was a deal breaker for me because you're referring to me as merchandise and you're telling the guy that he's going to owe you money for talking to me. What am I? Your property? Are you a pimp and I'm some type of hoe? Yeah, no, that was the worst date I ever been on.
Another thing too, even if whether you have little money or a lot of money, don't go to any date expecting that this person must spend the night with you because you spent X, Y, Z. That's not how it works, guys.
And that's why I felt obliged to pay the entire bill. So I'm not broke. I did not come on this date expecting you to pay for me, expecting your expectations. I'll go ahead and take care of the bill and I'll go ahead and get my own Uber home and I will never see you again. And that was not a cheap date.
Yeah.
Not by any means.
No.
Well, since Ray's not here, he did answer the question before we started this. We will just kind of give his take. So essentially, he was invited over on a double date at a restaurant. The quality of this restaurant for him does not matter because he was the fifth wheel in this one, where it's like he was ignored the entire time. Those two couples were only really focusing on each other. They went to go see a movie, and that movie was...
It was Indiana Jones 4, Kingdom of the Crystal... Is it 4? Yeah, 4, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
It's the bad one.
Well, there was a fifth one that came out not long ago at the time of this recording, and not a lot of people like that one, so the bad one can go in either direction, really.
It was the one that started off making them worse.
The Aliens one. Spoilers.
Okay, so... And that could have just been it for him. But he also realized that he was having to decline to go see like more of his family members that he didn't really get to see that very often, that he was very fond of.
Favorite cousins.
Yeah, his favorite cousins, right? So he was having to force to say no to that to go to this like crappy date where he was just not needed there, and then went to go see a bad movie with them afterwards. And I'm like, oh geez. So the lesson on that one is, if you were to try to have people, as like the chaperone of the date, let there be a purpose for them too. Okay? If you want to do that for like a game night or something more interactive, there's other, ways of going about that are more tailored to different people's personalities, of course. But the main thing is that like everybody feels included when they're at a gathering together. And if you have those people, especially like the ones that are meant to watch over you, if they're just kind of there, like this is their life that you're taking away from them by doing that.
Yep.
Right? And I'm like, these are hours that they're not going to get back.
Yep.
So like, be more
considerate
with their time as well as your own, right? Because yeah, it's one thing that you had a good date and you might have felt that this was necessary. But if that person felt lonely and had to reject family in order to do this and didn't like what was going on and didn't like any of the activities and didn't like the entertainment value, like, yeah, have more awareness of, the people that are around you for those settings.
More
mindfulness. Yeah. Well, now that we spent about 30 minutes talking about that, how about we go back to actually dating and realizing these characters?
All right, so as a recap for everybody, I wrote down a list of characters that can be realized with the stats that we have now, and characters that we can, whose storylines we have not finished yet, that we could get more.
Not including Arma.
Yeah, not including Arma, of points that we can do. So, I leave it up to you, Coach. How would you like to do this?
Okay. Let's start off with the date characters, because in order to help realize other folks, we're gonna have to cross those people off of like the interactions list.
All right.
That way, we don't keep having those pop-ups of Skylar be like, "Oh, sorry, you can't do this one yet."
We should one day just like send a lot of this stuff to Felicia Day because it'd be so funny.
How about like of those characters that you have? Let's stay upstairs.
Upstairs, okay. All right.
And
We can, if that's the case, we can do Stepford, Fantina.
Tina for sure.
No, Fantina. We already did.
Fantina.
We already did Triangle Tina already.
Okay, got it.
We can do the Hanks. We can do Diana. We can do Willie anytime, really. Holly. We can do John.
Well, actually,
Tyrell, I think.
Holly here needs us to be like first thing in the morning,
Mm.
so I'm gonna go for her first.
Florence is still here in Holly's place. She shakes her head when she sees you, confirming what you've already suspected.
Oh, you're back. She's still out of it. She went really hard this time.
Well, we want to say I'll give her some space, or I want to help.
I wonder how.
Yeah, I agree.
Whatever you're thinking of, we've already thought it.
Get her fired. Hear me out. But have you done it?
But have you
But
done
have
it?
you done it?
I guess. Okay.
Well,
Oh, ready.
Toby. I'll get her fired. I'm going to take her on a date. I'm going to make a new holiday. I don't know how that solves anything.
If anything, they'll give her more work.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a new holiday.
Really?
Yeah, because then that gives her something to do. She has to get up.
Yeah, but wouldn't that give her more work to do?
Because like she's suffering from severe burnout at the moment. And I don't think that the proper thing to do is to give her more work.
I'm gonna say probably the date.
Sure.
I mean, that is the goal here, right? It's not fire everybody. it's date everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Square.
good luck finding the time.
I'll just tell her it's Valdivian in July. June, what month is it?
Because
She'll say she's got at work. She'll believe it, though.
We'll just tell her that they moved the dates because taxes.
I hate how much that might work.
I could talk to some folks.
Kinda weird taking her on a date without asking.
She's definitely expressed interest.
Oh, that checks out.
oh,
Oh.
She just doesn't have the time.
So she says.
Great, sounds like a plan. On second thought.
sounds like a plan.
We'll let folks know to give you some space. Give you the house to yourselves as much as possible. But give her a night at least. Poor thing's still off with the fairies.
Fairies? Fairies!
All right.
Alright. Okay, so upstairs characters. We got Stepford, Fantina, the Hanks, Diana, John, Willie, Tyrell,
No, the towel.
Rebel,
Oh, Rebel.
Jean, Amir,
Jean-Loup, yeah.
Jean, rather, Amir, and Luke.
Amir sounds cool.
Alright, let's do Amir then.
Luke. Isn't Luke Nukem?
Oh, right, yeah, he's downstairs.
All right, we want to try Amir?
Sure.
Ah, my dear, you have come back to visit and give me the chance to admire your...
Amir's smile falters, his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
Oh, darling, you're hideous.
Oh, my tragedy mars your beauty.
Oh, no.
You're ugly. We got the ugly.
I mean, to be fair, we've never taken care of ourselves since we've controlled this
We
body.
got the sexy red shirt, man. What are you talking about?
That is carrying us so much.
And what about our pecs? Then what?
Well, let's just say nobody sees the effort that Dunk had on us.
It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions, your stunning features.
What are you talking about, dude?
It is green,
What?
I'm confused.
Are we sick? Are we?
a color that cannot belong in the white statuary of your teeth.
Oh, our teeth are grimy.
What the heck have we been doing?
Did you have broccoli recently?
Oh no, we've just turned into an Yzma. Yeah, for breakfast. No, not for a while. I pretty much avoid anything green.
I think triangle's the least bad here.
But it's not true.
Not for a while implies we don't take care of our teeth.
Yeah.
Avoid eating greens implies we don't take care of our health.
Yeah.
The goal is to date this guy, right? So
I mean, I'm okay with being. Listen, this guy, I'm okay with just being friends with him. If that changes it, if that helps with anything.
I don't know like what else he's gonna say about our appearance.
Um,
You know what happened? You tried this one.
yeah, for breakfast.
All right.
Ah, that's a strange choice. Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just there. Take a look.
How long has that been there? Versus, it's a good thing I don't ever have any guests. Versus, wait, when was the last time I had a vegetable?
How long has that been there?
Yeah.
Well, you're hoping since breakfast, right?
Right.
Or maybe we should say it's a good thing I don't have any guests, because that way we're not questioning the amount of
Don't ever
time.
have any yes. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, square.
Yes, indeed. You know, I think it might be best to check in with me before any of those encounters in the future. And perhaps you should consider flossing more often.
Oh god, we have
I'm sure-
gingivitis.
Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually.
I've already finished with Barry.
He's rather obnoxiously reliable with personal routine.
You've got the whole rigmarole with him. It's unsettling when you stare like that. Oh, you mean I should go right now?
Oh, you mean I should go right now?
Either one, really?
Yes, I think that would be best.
Leave my
Dang.
sight now.
Your beauty is too luminous to deprive the world of it for 1 second more.
Well, dang.
How have we pulled this many people and objects in the room while looking like that?
Again, the shirt is carrying us.
Man, that has to be. Man, just imagine all the people that don't have the DLC. They don't have access to this shirt. So
Good point, yeah.
everyone else has just been raw dogging this entire thing. All right.
Rebel?
I am getting a guide for this trick.
Yeah.
You again?
I didn't get your name. Haven't we been over this? I live here. You again? Oh, look, I could be pissy too.
The problem is I can't remember how many interactions we've had.
This has probably been like the second. Because I know that we did like a once over with every character as best as we could.
That's true.
Let's see if we can somehow, because I don't know what kind of guide you're looking at, but let's see if we can get the love.
Alright.
Because that'd be a true challenge here.
Right.
I also hope that everyone can hear the music that's going on in the background, because it's a very punk rockish. And
Okay, that's interesting.
What?
I have not seen any of these options here for this one.
We've immediately strayed from the path again.
Yeah, yes, we have.
This
Yes,
is
we
the
have.
second interaction, hopefully.
I'm not 100% sure if it is.
Then let's go on our own.
All right. All right.
You
Um,
again?
You can't. It's right. Oh, they did say leavening is tricky. You cannot be too nice or too mean, and you have to commit one way or the other, or Rebel will friend zone you, which is not horrible. Instead, you have to confront them about their attitude without attacking them.
Haven't we been over this? I live here.
You want to try that?
No, I'd rather go with you again. Oh, look, I can be pissy too, but I don't want to be too harsh.
I
Well-
think square is the middle ground here.
But she doesn't want the middle ground.
Hmm.
She wants enough of a balance where we are
Committing to
decided.
something.
Yeah, we are decidedly one thing.
Well, y'all pick it then.
I'm gonna go with circle.
Okay.
They got you there. Oh, all right.
Johnny.
Shut the duck up, Johnny! You ducking overpriced roaster!
What?
Well,
I'll do shit to your plumbing that even Roto Booter won't be able to fix. You might finally hit that high D, you ducking douche nozzle! But will it be worth it?
Bravo.
Duck off! Be nice, Rebel!
So why should remind me of that screaming like deer or something.
What?
It's like a deer that's like "Ah!"
So, what brings you back, poser? See? I'm being nice. Ugh.
I wanted to get to know you. I needed to pee.
Get to know
I
you.
needed to be.
Get to know you.
Get to know you.
I'm a duck. Quack.
I gathered that.
Riveting.
Yep. Doesn't seem true. So quack, quack, mother ducker.
Quack, quack, mother ducker.
Intrusive thoughts say yes to that.
Okay.
What, you trying to be ducking cool or something?
Following the leader, rebel. I am cool. I'm a rebel. Either one of those could be cool.
Good. I'll leave it to you for this one.
I'm gonna say following the lead.
I say you could call me that, dumbass. Pretty damn sure I didn't.
Sorry, what should I call you? I mean, I didn't really say you could call me everything you called me.
Square.
Yeah.
But you are all those things. And more, probably. I'm just being accurate. Fine. Call me Rebel. Or Daddy.
Whoa.
Well,
Okay then. All right, task failed successfully. I see.
Well, what's the? See, I know I can get us there. What's the verdict here?
Once again, Coach is the dirtiest man you'll ever meet.
And we can't
I
go
have
middle
the
ground.
physical proof of this.
We can't go middle ground, so I say triangle.
Yes, Daddy.
Good toy.
Whoa.
Oh. And there it is. I'm getting bored with this dumbass convo. I usually spend about 20 seconds talking, and then whoever I'm talking to miraculously ends up dead or underneath my rubber ass.
Is it? Wait. So, are you saying that they die because of face sitting, or what? Or is those two different things?
Probably two different things.
You can be whichever one you like. That's the only favor I'm gonna do you too, so appreciate that shit.
Okay.
So, Rebel's your real name, or you might end up under someone else's ass one day, pal. Ooh.
Yikes. No middle ground.
Can you do it, Coach?
I mean, I did not spend 36
I think that's one of our funniest.
Maybe. Rubber, bitch.
Crap, I didn't see which one you picked.
the square.
I'll bounce right back. In fact, I'm gonna get the duck out of this one-bill town. You wanna talk to me again? Too ducking bad, poser.
I don't want to talk to you again. Wait, well, when you come back, when we do come back, you can't just leave. You're a rubber duck.
You can't just leave your rubber duck. Wait, when will you come back? I don't want to talk to you again. But we can't do that one. Triangle's out. In between square and circle, I'd have to say square.
But will square regress us to the mean?
Right.
I think triangle is the most mean option here.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's text, and I don't get the tone.
Right.
Because, you could, like, there's a playful way about saying this, right? And and she's all about sass, right? She gives us the sass afterwards. But if we just read it in its natural setting, yeah, it's not going to come off pleasant. Then again, Violet is she. And she means every single bit of it. I do think that circle is my vote here.
I'm down with circle as well.
But have we gone to a point where you can look up where we're at?
When will you come back?
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Rebel's out. Rebel ain't coming back.
That's about the response I was expecting.
Poof! Rebel's gone.
Okay, now this is going to be interesting. After the second meeting, which we think this is, Rebel will disappear, and players will no longer find them in the house. The next few times they scan other objects, Rebel will appear at the end of the conversation once a day. Players must be careful to say the right thing if they want to get the love ending with Rebel.
Yeah, but they don't bother to tell us what the right thing is.
I think we kind of messed up because it said, don't accept any of their physical advances until the final conversation to get the love ending. But that doesn't necessarily mean a hate ending either.
We'll find out.
Okay. Now who?
Let's go with Stepford. Because last time we tried talking to Stepford, it was about
Somebody else, I think.
yeah.
You find Stepford polishing his well-muscled arm vigorously.
What?
He appears to be muttering to himself.
Hey Stepford, what's up? I think you got it. What were you just saying to yourself?
I think you got it.
I think a regular group.
I
hey,
think-
what's up?
Yeah, I think that these don't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this spot out.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have the same response.
Not sure if you've noticed, but I've gotten a bit, bronze lately.
I had noticed that actually. Looking gold as ever to me.
Looking gold as ever to me.
All right.
Well, I don't want to come across as a moocher here and just like sucking up to him.
All right.
Because if he notices it, then it should be our responsibility to kind of notice things about him too.
Okay.
You know, It's a little bit like what Amir was saying, like out of goodness, and wanting to make the person, like it's gonna suck because you're gonna have to give them the embarrassing information that like, oh hey, like you have some broccoli in your teeth or
Coach,
or
just
something
pick
like
one.
that. But the idea is you are allowing them to see that like, hey, you can be honest with them, right? So like, and all good things and in all bad things. So
Is it so obvious? Oh, Lord. You must think I'm hideous.
Yes, I
so now is the portion where we can say that like, no, I noticed that, but it doesn't make me think any less of you as a person.
Yeah, you're hideous, bro.
I don't know what I'm going to do about it.
Why is it happening, do you think? Maybe it's natural. I don't care what color you are, you're gorgeous no matter what.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, you're laying it on thick there.
Yeah.
Okay then. Jeez.
I think I'm just gonna ask the question then.
What do you think is happening?
Yeah.
All right.
I have an idea, but I can't be certain. It's like this. I got the way I am, all gold and beautiful and all, because in my youth I was extremely competitive. I entered and won every contest I could find. I was a complete natural. I never really needed to try. I just showed up and showed off and showed everyone what first place looked like. I lived for the competition, the cheering, the adoring fans, the tough opponents. It was the life for me.
So what was the problem? But it didn't last. I think these lead to the same reply, so
Trophies change over time. If we stop competing, we turn into showpieces. Our gold starts turning to silver, then to bronze. It's not that we stop getting given out, but our inner essence changes.
so that's what's happening to you, or that's only natural?
I think that's only natural.
Sure.
Yes, in a way that's true. Eventually, we come to a turning point. It's either get back in the fight and risk the arena once more, or retire and spend our time polishing up, clearing away the patina, and covering up what can't be cleared away.
I think that's just called aging. Or it sounds like you need to get back out there.
Sounds like you need to get back out there.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Alright. Let's see what this does.
You make it sound so simple. But I'm afraid it's not. There's all sorts of things that can happen. In any case, now that we're getting to know one another, I have to tell you something. I started doing all this tanning because, well, I'm actually all pewter underneath.
You're a pewter?
Dun dun dun.
You're a pewter? Like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? That kind of pewter?
Pewter! Like what place even is that? 12th?
Well, they're second in the NFC South right now. I don't know. Oh, smarts. Pewter is a tin-based alloy. No, I don't know what good that does.
Sure.
That's so unsexy I can't even deal with it.
Dang.
Well, way to be smart.
I'm afraid the time of decision is upon me.
What will you do? Get in the ring, Stepford, or retirement could be full of new joys.
Get in the ring, Stepford.
That sounds good.
Okay.
You think I should? Maybe you're right. Thanks for talking to me. I think I'd better think about this for a bit. It's not an easy decision. If I compete again, I could get hurt or even lose. And I don't think I could bear that. Come see me again sometime soon, okay?
See you around.
Okay.
All right, last one.
Okay. Morgan, Stepford, Fantina, the Hanks, Diana, John, Willie. Tyrell.
Let's go to Tyrell, actually.
You see Tyrell confidently strutting through the room he seems to know best.
Tyrell is my name, and cleaning water is my game.
Hey Tyrell, what's up with you today? I was wondering if you could help me with something. I didn't know we had.
I'm curious. Let's try this score.
Okay.
Is it another floor job? Because I'll be honest, those aren't my favorite. I'm more about the body warmth stuff, you know? Not that I want you to slip or fall or anything. So, if you need me to soak up water from the tile, I totally will. I'm rambling.
I get you.
I heard you splish splashing with Johnny and Bathsheba. Things tend to get a little wet with them, so I just expected. Never mind.
Wouldn't that be with River instead? Were you eavesdropping? Those were private conversations.
Were you eavesdropping?
Leave Eves out of this.
Well, stop dropping them.
Don't worry. I didn't hear anything. I heard. But the water on the floor was a dead giveaway. Sorry if it seems like my tassels are in a twist. Your boy's all good.
Okay. Oh, you have something against Johnny? Is there something wrong with Bathsheba?
They're both good choices.
No, the thing is that like we both have finished routes with both of them.
Yeah. And the friendship route each too.
So they're well, Happy. What do we want
Is
to
there
go with?
something wrong with Bathsheba?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. Bathsheba is great. I want to make that clear. Sometimes I get a little concerned. Like I just wish you had talked to me sooner. But I'm glad you got to visit with Bathsheba. I really am.
Okay. You are cute when you are jealous. Jealous so quickly. I'm not sure I like that.
Triangle.
I guess so.
Thanks. I mean, it would be true if I were jealous. Which I'm totally not.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Sundere.
You sure about that?
Of course I'm sure.
Pouting.
I mean, I know y'all splash around having a good time. Leaving water all over the floor. Water that I have to clean up.
Am I making too much of a mess? Or is that what this is about?
Triangle.
No, I think square. Is that what this is about? It's maybe a little bit more playful banter.
Coach, you're the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna explore square.
Well, no. Look, I don't mind cleaning it up. It is my specialty. Absorbent is my middle name.
Tyrell Absorbent.
We don't have a last name for you, so I can be more careful next time. I take a bath. I promise.
Yeah.
Is that what we wanted to say?
Is it really? I don't know.
Again, you're the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna press square too.
No, it's fine. I'm used to coming second, I guess.
What makes you say that? Honestly, I never would put a towel as the main character in anything. Okay, yeah, we're not saying that one. What makes you say that?
Yeah.
I'm always there for the messes in life. Never the memories. Whew, look at me. Getting all sentimental when we just met.
I think what he needs is for someone to give him a confidence boost.
Yeah.
And he needs it fast, right? What he needs is a quicker picker-upper.
He needs some dub.
You think I'm jealous?
Give
How about
the
this?
plug.
Let's get to know each other a bit. Then you might make me spill the beans. Until then, splash away. I'll get the puddles. Don't worry.
All right, Whip. Time for bed. Day one done. All right. I should probably get back to Holly. Let's see what the situation is like over here now.
Project Get Holly to take a damn break is a go.
All right.
She thinks it's just a standard rose drop shift. We'll keep the house clean so it's just you two.
Treat her right.
Always. I appreciate this. I know she will too. I'll say I appreciate this.
I appreciate this.
We're doing it for her. Friends! Good luck.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh man, I wanted to say goodbye before my shift. You're all being so sneaky lately. Anyway, hi. Sorry I've been so out of it lately. Crazy flu.
Wow, Ray can relate.
Yeah. You're working too hard. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Square. Try.
Same.
Say
Sick ain't fun for anyone.
no.
But now, it's back to the grind, baby.
Well, this is kind of our problem. She thinks that, like, oh, it's bad that I got sick. It's not, oh, it's bad that I'm working too hard.
Another Venetian's Day gig, huh? Not that I'm complaining, but I got all these darn roses to hand out. A whole lot of love for a whole lot of folks.
Want a whole lot of love?
Holiday magic, baby!
Kitchen first, right? Shall we be off? Yeah, guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Kitchen first, right?
So, you remembered.
Think that helps.
Aye, aye. We're headed to where sausage gets made.
Yay, the voice sausage.
Kinda.
You and Holly make your way to the kitchen at a comfortable pace for once.
Yeah, we're not racing through.
Abracad kitchen. Copy. Grab.
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. Okay then.
Copy?
No copy, only silence.
All right.
That was weird.
Very.
Must be out. Maybe she's not in today.
Maybe she's
Well-
not in today.
But she's always in.
Everyone needs a break sometimes. To the bedroom! Betty next, right?
Everyone needs a break sometimes because we're trying to convince her she needs a break.
Yeah, I agree.
I suppose. Copy. Huh. Guess I'll just leave this one here. Gosh, there really are a lot of roses.
You take another casual stroll to the bedroom. Holly is right by your side, roses clutched in her arms.
He's coming.
Operation Sleeping Beauty. Go, go, go!
Betty Boopa!
What the heck?
Have you seen Copy?
Betty is reclined on the bed, eyes shut tight and snoring comically. For a bed, she's not great at faking sleep.
I'm not faking asleep.
Betty?
I'm totally not awake. Oh, jeez.
She has some
I totally can't hear you right now.
She has some angry snores.
Yeah.
Betty!
Trying to spit. Trying to hawk a loogie right now. I think she might be asleep.
Poor thing. Always taking on everyone else's weight.
What do you mean everyone else is just mostly mine? And Teddy, I guess.
It's sometimes Benoit.
And sometimes whoever else we decide to bring in. Is she now? Sound familiar, Holly?
Where?
Well,
Sounds familiar.
I think we're trying to be a little bit too on the nose with this, though, because we can't have her catch on quickly about like what we're trying to do here.
Is she now? Okay. Either one is fine for me.
That's my only thing. So, like, yeah, she's taking on everyone's weight. Is she now?
She is an angel. Deserves a whole bouquet, she does. Happy Venetian's Day, Betty. Let's let her get some rest.
Yes. See?
Potty time.
Wait, what?
Party time.
Operation Runaway Rebel is a go.
Wait, what? Rebel's a part of this?
Cringe.
Oh, there you are.
Zip it.
Yes, Mommy.
As you enter the bathroom, Holly does her best to get her energy back up once again.
Rebby!
But there is no Rebby, only silence.
Seriously?
They've got a high stress job. Must be taking a day off. I know, right? What a slacker.
Triangle, just to drive the point.
Yeah.
I guess all that quacking must really get to them. They'll never tell you. They really love roses.
Do you? Don't we all?
Do you?
Of course, but these ones aren't for me. Anyway, a rose for Rebby, and let's be on our way. Do you remember what's next?
I hope our dialogue allows us to remember. Oh God, no. It's either the office or the living room.
The living room.
Your guess is for living room?
I really don't have a strong opinion because I got no real clues to go off of.
Neither do I. So, do we all just want to agree to the same thing?
Might as well.
All right, living room it is.
Not yet, silly. It's the other one. Off to the office we go.
Well, at least we were confident and wrong. Off we go.
And so I said, who's Terry?
That's great, Jerry, but we really need you to be quiet.
And she was all, you know, Terry.
Okay, but
And I didn't really know, but I kind of just went with it, you know, like, oh, Terry, yeah.
Code red. Eagle is approaching. I repeat, Eagle is approaching.
I'm so sorry, Jerry.
What? Oh!
Kidnap him.
Probably taped his mouth shut.
Jerry, somebody loves you.
The ruse has been holding up fairly well, but now that you've arrived at the office, Holly is beginning to look a little suspicious.
Okay, now this one is just creepy. Jerry's always got something to say or some knick-knack to show off. Usually both.
Lucky shift, I guess.
Everyone needs a day off now and then.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
she's.
think it's being too obvious to say everyone needs a day off every now and again. But then again, this is a build-up, so maybe it's time.
It's time.
All right.
Thankfully, Holly shakes it off with a shrug.
Maybe he's on a date.
Okay.
Such a playboy.
What?
He is?
Good for him. One rose for Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
Nope.
Oh, the sound of the living room crying out for our attention.
Triangle.
Or must be the love in the air. I mean, either way gets the job done, but let's get out of here.
Racy there.
Here we go.
Thank you, Dante.
Anything for Holly.
Holly bursts into the living room far ahead of you, shouting out as she goes.
Dante! Oh, he's out. Huh. He loves roses too. Darn. It's a little chilly without him around.
You can borrow my jacket if you want. We could hug if you want it for warmth. Or, yeah,
You
Try
can
and,
borrow my jacket.
yeah, jacket's smooth.
Oh, but then you'll be cold.
Well,
I naturally run warm, just me personally.
ditto.
So I don't care. I'm warm blooded.
If you say so.
Dang, I want to read the other one.
Oh, it said it was a little hot in this room, to be honest.
Holly looks down at the mass of roses still left in her arms, shaking her head.
All these roses. I'm worried we missed someone, but there's no one left on the list.
They're for you.
Funny.
Not a joke.
Holly stares at you, then down at the roses, the gears in her head turning.
She's a little slow, but she'll get it eventually.
Right. This chick is slow.
You definitely got the spirit. I hope.
Oh! From who?
Oh my god.
For me.
Coach.
Just put it out there for me on Square.
Coach, do you like slow girls?
Somehow I do
No.
not think this coach's type.
Holly's jaw drops. It takes her a few moments to find the words.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I'm already like being very hesitant in social situations, I cannot have someone else be the slow person that I'm trying to interact with. Nothing will get done. All right.
Right.
There's so many.
There's barely enough.
This wasn't a real shift, was it?
Okay. What do you think?
Nope.
Nope. Are you
Or-
upset?
Okay, we can't mess this up, guys.
I am leaning more towards
Are you upset?
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But Jay,
Nope.
Who's gonna chime in?
I already said.
You're outvoted.
What'd you ask me?
well, you know, we just naturally.
Because we thought you were going to agree with this, but you gave the wrong answer. So. Are you
Well, we don't
upset?
know that
Just,
yet. We're given the answer that we feel suits us.
just click it.
No,
Okay.
but I do think I might cry.
Good job, you made her cry.
Well, let's see what these tears are about. That's okay.
I suppose it is.
Is it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
This
see?
is so very sweet.
I was worried about you.
Oh, sorry.
Not your fault. I thought you might needed a break, but like an actual break, not a bedridden recovery break.
Square.
Yeah.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose I could be taking better care of myself.
I know you love what you do, bringing joy and all that.
Yeah,
But sometimes all you need to do is be there. From what I've seen, that's more than enough.
maybe it is. You know, I finished work early this evening. Strange to say, but I've got some time to kill. Wanna meet me later? Help me jingle some bells?
Whoa, we're gonna jingle her bells. Ooh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Damn it.
Oh.
Yes. I was legit thinking that.
You thought it, I said it, and now we're gonna press it.
Yo.
Oh, okay. Woo! We got there.
It was a bit of a scavenger hunt, but we got there.
Oh man.
Happy holiday!
Okay.
We are almost at a perfect star.
I don't
We
know.
need some more sass.
Yeah, I don't remember what we got out of her actually.
Well, come on then.
Empathy?
It was a charm.
She dislikes Jerry? That's so surprising.
And Jerry is.
The junk drawer.
It's Valdivian Day every day with Harley. She loves you. So, alright, and now we have other folks here to.
All right.
Let's go back over to Stepford.
Stepford is pacing when you find him, giving himself what seems to be a pep talk.
Come on, Stepford, just go sign up for it. What's the worst that can happen?
You'd lose and have a horrible injury to whatever it is you're doing.
A lot, that's what could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better avoid it altogether.
Well,
Don't do it. man.
But what if I won? What if? Oh, it would be everything I've ever dreamed of. Oh, I don't know.
Hi there. It seems like you're in a bit of a pickle. Let me guess. Thinking about competing again?
Either one sounds the same.
It's weird because like we're bringing on this idea that they should compete, and then it's like, oh wow, it seems like you're struggling with this idea. I'm gonna say we're in a bit of a pickle.
Is it that obvious?
I mean, you were literally just talking to yourself about it. Or it's all right. What are you trying to decide on?
What you trying to say?
A little contest. Remember how I told you there came a decision point in every trophy's life? I think mine has come. But I don't know what to do.
Maybe I can help. Sucks for you, man.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah. All right, maybe I can help.
Really? You'd help me? That's so nice of you. And here I thought everybody hated me.
Well, both can be
A
true.
little bit.
You're not rebel.
Of course I'll help. Give me a little context. Hang on a second. Everybody hates you?
Yeah, I'm confused by that.
I don't know if I want to ruin the mood of the conversation.
Okay, context.
All right, so here's what's going on. For years now, the house has hosted an annual Trivialetics competition. It includes a combination of difficult physical challenges and trivia challenges about objects found in houses. It's always a fierce competition, and everyone comes out to watch. The crowds, the cheering. It's my favorite thing.
But or that sounds great, but we're gonna go with but.
Well, every year I am presented to the winner as a trophy. It's truly an honor. I spent days preparing. After all, I absolutely must have the chiseled physique that aches to be handled. The dazzling golden tan that captivates the eye, and the sly, mischievous smile that just...
Melts my clothes off. I think we get the point. Hey, is that what we want to do?
I'm fine with being friends with this guy, honestly, too.
All right, I'll say I think we get the point.
Sorry, it's just part of the job. Anyway, I always get brought up on stage making my big victorious pose. And I listen to the cheering fans and...
It takes you back to when you used to compete. And you wish they were cheering for you, don't you?
Square.
Happy, what do we think?
Square.
Okay.
I do. I have to confess, I really do. But they're never cheering for me.
And they never will unless you get out there and compete. Or they could be.
Triangle.
Right? Is that what we're thinking?
They could be.
I guess this kind of says the same thing, but
It's pretty much the same thing, so it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Exactly. But what if I lose? I don't know if I could bear it.
we're
All
gonna.
right. Coach, as I think this is like the closest we'll have to a coach mindset at this point, so you'd be the one, like, what would be the best choice of words for him at this situation?
Well, here's the thing. He is a former competitor in whatever it is that he was competing in, anything that he was competing in. Now, when you have that level of success attached to you, especially from like a young age, and then growing older into your life, it's always going to feel like you're missing out on, what it is that people are rooting for now.
Your glory days.
Yeah, like if you never get rid of that feeling, it's going to be tough to live your life. Which is why a lot of athletes, they know the point in their life when they have to retire.
Especially
And-
MMA.
Yeah, like for those heavy physical contact sports, like you have to know when it is your time, just for your safety's sake. And there's a lot of pride that has to get pushed aside and really closeted for several years and decades, right? But you're doing so for like the family that you've built up and that you've been around with, like all of your friends and stuff. Like you want to have memorable moments after this career. But if you are still like trying to go back and being in that spotlight again for just mental pride, or just to feel good about yourself, like I really wouldn't talk him into doing this, because now we're almost getting into some sort of a gambler's mindset, right? Where it's like now they can't leave their sport or their field until they've won. But now
I get what you're saying.
but now I've won, so how much can I keep winning?
And maybe they're too old to keep winning.
Yeah, so like even if you give them the one extra win, they're always going to feel like they could have had more. They could have had something else attached to the name. They could have had this. They could have done that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give them the opportunity to do this.
It would be so embarrassing. I'd have to admit in front of everyone that I spent all my time training to win, and no time preparing to be a great trophy.
And I'm going to give a recent example because this actually happened at the time of this reporting exactly last night. There was a huge thing in the WWE going on with John Cena. John Cena just had his last WWE match. He just had his last appearance. It was on a pay-per-view. It was against Gunther, and it was a very good match for a Saturday night main event. And John Cena. Now I get that this is all scripted, of course, right? Like this is a planned kind of business with like planned outcomes for the most part.
Sure.
So their planner for their matches, formerly Triple H, but Hunter Hearst Helmsley, but currently Paul Levesque, he decided that John Cena should lose his final match by tapping out to Gunther's submission, which John Cena has notoriously been known for never giving up.
Right.
So now his last match is him tapping out and giving up.
Yeah.
I understand the farewell statement that brings from a narrative standpoint. Like you've finished out your character. He's never tapped out, I don't think. You've never had him give up. But until now. And even then, like, both Gunther and John, they had smiles on their faces. Even when he was actually tapping out, you can see the smile on his face. I'm like, yep, this was it. We've done a good job with our match.
But it's time to end.
And he knew that going in the entire year.
Yeah.
But now it's here, right? And now everyone doesn't like the fact that he didn't win his last match. But it's because of that. I'm like, oh, if he goes out as a winner, that says, like, oh, but you still have it though.
Right.
Yeah,
Opens the door to come back.
Exactly. But he never wanted that to happen, right? He chose his ability to end on his terms, which now he's comfortable with. So now he doesn't have to be in the state where, it's like, oh man, I got that itch to come back, and I have that itch to return, I have that itch to do something else.
My physique would be a mere tantalizing.
A mirror.
My tan? A dull silver at best. And my smile would be an ordinary, run-of-the-mill, irresistible.
There's nothing ordinary about your smile whatsoever. So you're trying to decide whether the risk is worth it. I mean, the one thing answers the question. The other thing answers, like, it's mostly a problem of his appearance. He doesn't want to appear as if he's, like, anything less than the best. So, I would actually kind of say that there's nothing ordinary about a smile.
Okay.
Maybe that's because you're giving me something extraordinary to smile about. And so you see, my time of decision has drawn nigh. Dare I try my hand at being a trophy winner, or remain a winning trophy? There can be no middle ground. What do you think? Should I spend the remaining time before the Trivialetics competition preparing myself to be the best trophy out there? Or should I sign up to compete and spend my time training?
Prepare to be the best trophy ever.
Which I think would be square here. I think you should work on that team.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it needed some attention. If you'll excuse me, I need to oil some, currently concealed places.
Have I mentioned that I'm very helpful? I love to help. Or I'll give you your privacy. I'll probably just say I'll give you your privacy.
See you again soon.
See you. Alright. So I'm supposed to just wait for Rebel to appear now. And conversation afterwards.
Yeah, but she could be here anywhere though.
So I'm just gonna go back to Amir.
Amir.
The sound of Johnny's distinct vocals and a blast of steam hit you all at once as you enter the bathroom. Amir is wincing, calling out over the noise.
Johnny, as vocally blessed as you are, don't you think that is enough for today?
Johnny continues singing. You can't tell if he's just not heard Amir or if he's ignoring him.
Johnny? Johnny? This is for you, Grandpa. Johnny!
Johnny finally pulls the curtain back, turning to shoot Amir a glare.
Hey, what's your deal, shiny fella? Can't you hear I'm rehearsing over here?
Yes, I can. That is the problem. We can all hear you. I and everyone else in the bathroom, the bedroom, the attic, the whole house, Johnny. I do not doubt that even the house across the street can hear you.
What's with the yelling? Or should I come back later?
Should I come back later?
Oh, Azizam, I am so sorry. I did not see you come in.
I couldn't hear you come in either.
In fact, I cannot see anything as I am completely fogged over.
Johnny doesn't bother waiting for any resolution to the conversation. He simply begins singing once more.
Come on, Johnny, don't do this to us.
Topeka, Topeka, Topeka! Bodega, bodega, bodega!
Nobody wants to hear about Topeka, Kansas, and Bodega Bay.
Topeka, Topeka, Topeka! Bodega, bodega, bodega!
Amir lets out a growl. You didn't know he had it in him.
Perhaps because Johnny has spent the last 2 hours choking on that high D at the top of his pipes.
Not gonna make the choking on a high D joke. Nope. Wow, this is some traumatic infighting, you two.
I swear.
What do you say, Abby?
Some dramatic infighting.
Okay.
I am dramatic, so that makes sense.
Understatement of the year right there, fella. Settle down there, pretty baby. They're just jealous that Volt didn't offer you a spot on the show.
Ha! Absurd, of course he did. I simply did not want to steal their spotlight from everyone else, which I could clearly do, so I politely declined.
Huh. Well, what would your act even be?
No, I have an act, a very good one. Better than your lousy caterwauling.
Caterwauling. Wow. Never heard that word.
Well, what is it then, Mr. Shanny?
It's, I do,
Looking fabulous. A musical number. A magic act.
Looking fabulous.
Let's go with that then.
Oh, shucks. That's a great talent. I always like looking at you, Amir. I'll see you there.
Okay, that worked.
Where's the pipe, you hack?
Okay.
Hey, not my fault I'm the only one here who's got star quality, baby.
Wow.
I'm sorry you had to be there for that.
That was intense. You okay? You kidding? That was awesome. Hidden talents. Now I'm curious.
That was intense.
Existence in the bathroom often is. Perhaps I will make an appearance at the show with your encouragement. And of course, I would be more than happy to give you a demonstration. Once I've had a chance to dry out.
Okay. No sign of Rebel yet, but back to Tyrell.
Tyrell looks delighted to see you as you come across him again in the bathroom.
Let me see those damn hands.
Who the heck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Here you go. No way, I love my drip. You like my damp hands?
You like my damp hands. Or here you go. One or the other.
Let's not make it weird. Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
He cozies up against you, spreading warmth through your hands all the way up your body.
Gotta say, I love making you toasty more than anything.
You toast lover. Thanks. Okay. Stick to the cleaning, buddy. I will say thanks.
My pleasure.
All right, Chick-fil-A employee.
Okay, so last time you came by here, I might have been a little jealous of the attentions you've been giving others.
Which hasn't been true for a while for those characters.
But that's water under the fridge now.
Wow.
Water under the fridge. Okay.
Glad to hear it. What's dating everything all about if not causing jealousy? Sure. Under the fridge, do you do that?
Square or X?
Let's see what he says to square then. Jay? Do you have anything for this one?
Let's see here. What's on the fridge now? What here? X.
Okay.
Alright, well, you guys both said X.
Nuh-uh. That's strictly a mock level situation.
I don't have a mop. Good to know.
Good to know.
Thank you. And look, since you came by, you get to see my newest... I never know what to call it. Creation, formation...
Fabrication, design, fabric friend.
Fabric friend? I like that.
We can work with that.
Okay.
Let me introduce you to the newest iteration of my buddy. My dear fabric friend, Towel Turtle.
Tyrell holds his towel buddy out to you, a sweet, absorbent little turtle.
Let me tell you, it took us a couple tries to get the shell just right. But it was worth it.
Is this what you want to do with your time? You're really good at this. Maybe this could be your career.
You're really good at this.
Yeah, I'm good in that.
What? Making towel animals? This really is just a thing for me. A way for me to express myself. Plus, me and my buddy have a special bond.
Why do you keep them around? What's so special about a towel turtle?
Why do you keep them around?
They've seen me through a lot.
Oh. Okay.
Remember when you got me from that thrift store? I was wrapped with my towel buddy. I remember you saying it was as good as new. Well, let me tell you, I've seen some massive spills in my day. Things you wouldn't believe. Did you know what pasta sauce can do to grout? It ain't pretty. What? I didn't have to take on the task alone. Nope. It was a team of us, all dedicated to helping keep things nice and dry. I was happy to be with my friends, working together. Hell, we used to hang out at the bathroom bar most nights and just chill.
There was a bar in your old bathroom? Sounds like a nice way to relax.
There was a bar in your old bathroom?
The towel bar. Silly. Towel buddy over here would do tricks, turning into different things, making us laugh. Every colored towel you could think of, all in one place. And the linen closet? Always a party. Sometimes it was so full, you couldn't get a shelf. Those were the good times.
Where is everyone else? This story is way too long. I feel a twist in the story coming.
I feel the twist in the story coming.
I think I can accomplish that same thing by saying, where is everybody else?
Yeah, where's everybody?
It makes me shudder to think of it. It was a day that will go down in infamy. It was spring. It was raining something crazy. And our owner had their grandkids over.
It was heavy rain.
Heavy rain.
Oh, that's cute. Rain, children, towels.
Rain, children, towels.
You guessed it. All 7 grandchildren came over. All 7 of them decided to play in mud. And when they came back in, they just started snatching my friends from the closet. Towel buddy and I just watched in horror. Oh, they took them all one by one, but me, I was on the bottom. I just saw it happen. I whispered to myself, those are some tough towels. They'll be fine. When they came back from the laundry room a few days later, it was too late. They had become...
He pauses, as though overwhelmed by the horror.
rags.
What? Not rags? What's the big deal about that?
Wood, not rags.
Rags! You've got to be stain resistant to stay in the game. That grape juice, you can't let it stick to you. But if you let mud stay on a towel for days, it can be too much. I know that if Washford and Drysdale had been there, it would have been a different story. I could have saved a few of them before the stain got in too deep.
Not to mention Titus.
True.
The way they were treated was way too much for them. When the rest became rags, our old boss wanted a completely new set. He saw that I was still strong. He decided to donate.
Were you scared? This all sounds so dramatic.
Were you scared?
I was not scared. It was a hell of a disaster. But I had my little buddy with me. We kept each other company. And I knew I would make it. I'm resilient. It's in my fibers. Can I see your hand?
Give Tyrell your hand.
You extend your hand to Tyrell, and he takes it, his touch gentle and unassuming.
When you touch me by my hand, what do you feel?
That spark? Something, but I'm not sure.
Something, but I'm not sure.
That's fun.
what kind of, where are we at with him? We're gonna listen to his story, so maybe we should go with that spark.
Yeah.
You felt that too?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just static electricity either.
All right.
But there's something else. Feel the texture of my hand. The way I'm made. Soft but sturdy. Hard-working, yet comforting.
Are you microfiber?
I'm warm.
That too, I guess. Very, very warm. Or too hot for me.
Very, very warm.
You noticed that. And my little buddy here helps me channel all those bad things into a way I can express my emotions.
So you made a turtle.
All that to say, I'm premium. That's why they call me the Lord of the Rings.
Do they now?
You get it?
I couldn't not get it, man. I don't get the reference. I'll let you have that one. I get it and I love it.
I get it and I love it.
Yeah.
After all that, you still want to do the same work? I'm surprised you still love what you do.
I'm surprised you still love what you do.
Yeah. I like it, but it isn't what I want to do forever.
What else do you want to do? It's either that or full tell animals. Not a lot of choices. Okay. What else do you want to do?
Picture it. The music of summer playing over a speaker. Perhaps a Bluetooth. The smell of sea salt and tight canvas in the air. To your right, one of those tall lifeguard stands that someone in bright red shorts sits on.
The lifeguard?
To your left, a couple that most likely had an argument in the car. They both try to make the best of the day. It's super awkward. And there I am with you, stretched out in the sand. A giant umbrella behind us, blocking out the sun.
Beach towel?
And us just chilling. Can you guess what I want to do?
You want to be a beach towel? Or I have no idea.
Square.
Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Beach towels have it made. They just lay in the sand all day, taking in all the sights. At night, they get to sit next to a fire and listen to someone play one of 3 songs they know on the guitar. I'd still get to dry people off, and the sun would help me do my job better. And who could ask for a better view? Clear blue waters, open skies. My towel buddy could be there too. Oh, I could fold you into a fish or seagull.
Would you want me to go with you? That means I'd have to leave the house. Well, there's no point in avoiding it now. Might as well go with Triangle.
Right.
Oh, of course. We'd have to go together. Just promise me you won't get mad if I track sand in the car. It's kind of a hazard of the job.
Okay. I go to the beach with you just to see you smile, but you do great work here. We need you here. I don't think you as a beach show would work. Yeah, I don't think you can leave the house yet. I will pick Triangle.
I was thinking triangle too.
You would? You would leave the house for me?
I think you would make an awesome beach towel. I'd love to see it. Getting to lie out with you sounds like the perfect day. I'm thinking square at this rate.
I think it's square too.
We would turn heads, that's for sure. You know, that's the first time I've told anyone my dream. I'll be honest, I was a little worried that you might think it was silly.
Oh, it
I
is.
do.
I don't think it's silly at all. We all have dreams. There isn't anything wrong with that. It was silly. You're too small and dainty to be a beach towel.
We
Square?
all have dreams.
Yeah.
Tyrell fans his face with his hands.
Tyrell, don't cry. Who's gonna dry you up? You're the best, you know that? And think of all the sunsets we could watch together. You and me, cuddled up real close. It would be like nothing else mattered, even if it was just for a few moments. Oh, that would be awesome. We've got to make it happen.
As long as I'm here with you, I know it'll be perfect. All that except the cuddling. I'm happy to help make your dream come true.
I'll be happy to help make your dreams come true. That could be a friend route, though.
Let's go with triangle here.
Okay.
Nothing will keep us apart. You know what the really cool part of this is? You're part of that dream now, too. Hey, I've got an idea. Tell buddy. Remember that wine I've been saving for a special moment? I think it's time. We'll be right back.
Tyrell disappears from view for a few moments.
Yep, just like that. Tuck it under. Ooh, you look so good.
When he returns, he holds his towel buddy out to you, now in a new and delightful shape.
Well,
Look at the cute piggy. Oh my goodness, so precious.
Oh my goodness, so precious.
I know. I had to make sure I got the nose just right. I think Towel Buddy will be like this for a while. And, you know, you can wrap me around you anytime you want. I'm cozy regardless of the circumstances. You get me?
Hubba hubba.
I do get you, Terrell. Start sweating.
I don't really think it's a bad option at this rate.
Yeah. Hubba hubba.
And you know what? I think it'd be a good moment for us to start sweating.
Okay.
Gives us a reason to use them.
Facts.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, hang on.
I shouldn't talk like this in front of Towel Buddy. He's just a washcloth after all. But the offer still stands. Okay? I look forward to those sunsets.
There we got it.
And we got it.
All right.
I think this is love.
We are now at 100 for empathy. We are the seer of souls.
Okay.
All right. Does this allow us to realize anybody right now? Okay, so last time we came to see Amir, you happened on a fight between him and Johnny Splash. Seems like all is going to be okay, though. Rebel, last time you saw them, Rebel called you a bunch of names and then got sick of talking to you. So much so, in fact, that they literally disappeared. Tyrell, you've earned Tyrell's warming love. And Stefford, you convinced Stefford that he should retire from competition to spend his time to become the hottest, most perfect rookie he can be. Okay. So
How do you know if they're ready?
by looking at this. So not there for. I think we couldn't get to Stella because of someone else. We are very close with Art, actually. We just get a little smarter. River's stuck with because of Arma. I'm trying to get more sass. Koa? Let's try Koa.
Okay.
All right, Koa.
This is so great. Every time I see that smile, I can just feel the ocean breeze in my hair. You just make me feel so peaceful. You wanna get comfy?
Actually, here to realize you.
Oh, sweet. You wanna do this now then?
I do.
Come on, Koa. Hopefully, realization
All right.
doesn't tugger you out too much.
All right, Jay. We were able to realize Koa.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a couch becomes.
Here you go.
Oh, wow!
This is the outfit I would love to cosplay as for Koa.
Do it.
I wonder what it would take. As far as like,
Just make sure you keep those nipples covered. We don't need you getting kicked
well,
out.
his are covered, right?
No awkward movement. No. I'm kidding.
Well, at that point, I could probably just tuck it in with the with the dress or something I'd have on underneath.
Well, there's a thing called fabric adhesive where it's just like it'll stick on and it's meant to design so it won't fall off.
You can
I guess
also
that
do
too.
some pasties.
Yeah, I think getting the necklace and stuff, like the bracelet, armbands and stuff, that's gonna be the easy part for this. Getting the I don't want to call it like a skirt or dress, but like what else? What else could I call that? His
I'm not sure.
his leg piece. I don't know what I would do with that, and I forgot what he's wearing for shoes. But
okay.
given that it's a con and would be walking around, I don't think that would matter. My only problem is that because we're trying to go to a con, like in a few weeks from now, walking around in this outfit for me.
I know it's going to be so cold.
Have a backup.
But you know what? I wouldn't mind it. That shirt or whatever has to be a thick fabric, though. I would say that.
Oh yeah.
Especially if that's the only thing I'm going to wear.
Koa looks over his body, marveling at the size and strength of it. The words don't seem to come. He looks to you, opening and closing his mouth a few times before just shrugging.
Welcome to humanity, Koa.
There's so much this body can do. So many naps I could take in so many different places.
Now that's what's being human's all about. Your body can do so much more than just sleep, handsome.
Triangle.
I did not spend $36.
Don't worry.
Koa's smile is as sweet as ever, but his tone sends a shock of heat through you.
Why do you think I nap so much? I save my energy for the things that matter.
Koa's comforting presence is remarkable in any other space, but when it's only the two of you, it becomes something otherworldly. He takes his time with you, allowing you to dictate the pace and intensity of your lovemaking. Koa's relaxed persona remains, but as a lover, he's as strong and steady as the waves pounding the shore. Considerate to the end, Koa ensures you're entirely satisfied before he allows sleep to overtake him in the aftermath. Koa's long-held dream of napping in all sorts of different places leads him to purchase a furniture store, complete with a massive warehouse. When you ask him where he found the funds for such an expensive undertaking, he cheerfully informs you that he's been saving the spare change that fell into his cushions for many, many years.
You wouldn't believe how much money people drop into their couch cushions over the years. Thanks to your generous donations, I'm gonna make my dreams come true. What do you mean those weren't donations?
A couch's understanding of property law differs from those of humans, and by way of an apology, Koa grants you free furniture for life.
Woo!
And every piece comes with a special Koa comfort guarantee.
Nice.
Perfect.
Well,
Time for bed.
yeah.
Well, let's look at the list on who we can do that as.
Because now we have 100 empathy.
Ooh, okay. So we can do Memoria, Tina, Bev, Mitch.
At the very least, we could figure out what is required of them. You realize, Koa, he became a furniture salesman.
Chance, Winifred, Zoe, Skip, Hoove.
No, not there yet. There yet with her. No. Oh. Wait, she's involved in a lot of other things though. I don't I don't really recall who else was needed for her.
We could try.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's try.
Hi, love.
I remember last time we did this, she was going on and on about something, and you're like, I didn't realize you yet? I'll first be pulled under the rug.
Alright, let's see.
Wait, really?
Let's see.
I can go do whatever I want?
Maybe.
Sorry, but Kofi can't be realized just yet.
Abel, what? What we did that with her and him?
Does that make sense? I know, but it's important.
Abel takes so long too.
Well,
where else is he needed? Do you think we should try to talk to the coffee table version of him?
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
thought we already did that.
Let's see. We've done by the bed. We've done this table in front of us. We've done the table next to us. Going upstairs.
I guess we can try.
We don't have to go upstairs.
Let's see what's needed for you.
You ready to get wrapped up in Tyrell? Because I'm always ready for some of you.
I'd love to make you realized.
What? You mean me?
Yes.
I could live out there? I could do something to make my family proud.
Yes. Yeah, like the Proud Family.
I mean, that's if you really are okay with me being realized.
I wouldn't bring it up if I didn't want it to happen. Without a doubt.
Well, this is awesome. Do you have what you need to make it happen?
We're gonna figure that out.
Sorry, but Tyrell can't be Tyrell has some more spills
More
to take. Does that make
Abel.
sense? I know, but it's important.
Oh, Abel.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, we gotta be very cautious as to like what.
Alright, why don't you try some of these other ones we can do? Memoria, or at least try to. Tina, Bev, Mitch, Chance, Winifred, Who, Zoe, Skip. We have the capabilities for all of them.
Do we have any for that?
Do. Let's try it.
Ah, seeing you makes my seat, I could really use some sweet double. Now that would be. Although
I
are you
feel like
certain
we've
you want to
tried this
transform
already,
our
though?
relationship so substantial?
Sorry, but Matt can't be realized. Computers are so useful. Matt needs to be there to help out
Ow.
Keith and Rebel.
Can you keep track of like who we need to be with for these ones? Because we've had Abel, and now we're having Keith and Rebel for Mac.
Abel
is for Kobe and also for Tyrell.
Does that make sense?
Alright.
I know, but it's important.
Alright, let's see what else we can try again. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, we tried Rainy before too, right?
Mm-hmm, we did.
Okay, but well, let's just keep track of who we need to finish out with. Because if we wanted to realize Rainy,
Hey
who
there,
did
sugar.
we need?
You want to listen to some love or maybe make some sweet music? Huh?
Real as it. Sorry, but Rainy can't. The fun-loving Rainy has some more
Keys.
adventures ahead of her.
Right.
Check in with Keys.
Okay, so put that down for her.
Does that make sense? I know, but it's important. Music to my ears.
Okay. Oh? I feel like Betty's still gonna be involved in other storylines. but-
Well, we gotta go to bed regardless after this one.
Let's see what it takes.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss?
Alright, ready to go.
How cool. We can finally really be together. Are we really doing this?
Come on, Betty. Let's wake
can.
you up.
Alright, we finished all the storylines with her.
Betty.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely your bed becomes...
Whoa.
Betty.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Wow.
I like it.
Oh, wow. Is this really me now?
Betty gives you a twirl, laughing as she does.
I feel so beautiful.
Her eyes meet yours, and it's clear what's on her mind. She approaches you for a kiss, placing a soft hand on your arm and skimming it up to your shoulder.
Won't you kiss me, baby? We can finally sleep together. Really sleep together.
Betty curls her arms around you, pulling you into a kiss that curls your toes and nearly knocks the wind out of you. It's not surprising given what you've known of her, but it doesn't make it any less impactful. Things escalate quickly, and when she leads you back to your bed, you...
Sure, a good time.
It's not every day you get the honor of being someone's first everything, particularly when they're still adjusting to their new body. But you take to your task with the gravity and enthusiasm it deserves, and Betty, for her part, matches your energy. It seems all those years as a bed really taught her a few things. As you lie side by side, catching your breath, Betty curls up against you, resting her head on your chest.
I knew it was better with someone you loved. I just never imagined how different it would be to be human. The sensation, the intimacy. I can't imagine what it'll be like when we've not seen each other for a little while. A little delayed gratification must heighten everything.
I can imagine. Don't make me go a day without you.
Yeah.
Aw, you're so sweet. Don't worry, it won't be long. I just need to get myself set up. Get a job, a place to lay my head down. A place to absolutely blow your mind when I finally get to have you over.
She laughs, sitting up to look at you with her head propped up on one hand.
Thank you for everything, my love. I can't wait to show you the woman I really am.
Betty's gift for making others comfortable and her love of sensuality and romance leads her to boudoir photography, where she quickly excels.
Really? Okay.
Betty takes a particular joy in helping her clients feel beautiful. Many of them are people who have never seen themselves in such a light, but feel empowered in front of Betty's lens. Ironically, Betty's boudoir photography rarely takes place in the bedroom. Is she tired of reminders of her old life, or is she simply challenging herself to look beyond the boudoir? You can be certain of this, at least. Betty is the happiest you've ever seen her, and beyond grateful. The world is just a little happier and sexier, thanks to your efforts. But before you go back to your overworld home, there's that rebel blocks your way.
This is a weird time for her to pop up.
You. What are you doing? Couldn't get enough of me, huh?
What are you?
Thought I told you to get lost.
What?
I wasn't talking to you. You're insane. You said you were leaving. I'm checking out others here, not you.
You're insane. You said you were leaving. Or I wasn't talking.
Oh, okay. I can dig a little sass. Want to know what else I can dig just as much?
Me?
Feels like a trap. It's gonna be your butt or something. Fine, what's that? I am eager and trusting. What?
Fine, what's that?
It's my ass.
Nudity.
Oh, shucky ducky quack quack. Yeah, walk right into that. It's highly unimpressive. You're kind of a total bitch, did you know that? Okay.
Triangle. Yeah.
Let's call it a learning experience.
Lesson being, point of which is I'm done talking to you. Lesson being.
Try not to be such a ducking rube. I hope you've had as much of a blast as I have.
Yeah, real treat. You're funny. I like it. Might not be quite the words I'd use.
Square.
Square.
Oh.
Rebel seems surprised for a moment. They look at you hard as if trying to decide if you're serious before their eyes fall to their feet and they mumble a response.
Sure, whatever. Well, it's a good thing that unlike the other idiots in this house, I'm not just here to fawn over you and try to get you to love me. So you can take me as I am, or you can go right ahead and duck off. Rebel out.
Stupid bugger.
Okay.
Well, time to bed. Alright, let's get more of these other interactions out of the way here. Figure out who else we can get to be with. You realize, Betty, she became a successful boudoir photographer.
Nice.
Oh. Rebel interrupted you as you were leaving another conversation. However, it didn't seem to have gotten very deep before Rebel left you behind again. Alright, let's get back over here. I won't let me do that again. Let's just try that again. Nope, let's go back to where I was. So we're back over here. Let's move. And we were... What? Nope. Teddy. I don't think we have enough charm. Nah, barely. Titus. We don't have enough of that. Oh. Do we have... Okay. Let's see what is holding us back with Dunk.
Hey. You know, I feel like working up a good sweat with me.
I realize you...
Dude, what? Really?
Okay. Willie. That's what it was. Okay, so
Willie.
keep a track for Willie. This is the part where she didn't have lines for this one. Okay. Alright, so who else can we get to? Tony. Do we have enough sass? No. Bo. Nope, not enough that. Not enough sass for her. Okay, let's. Memoria, which is. Wait a minute, where do I go to Memoria now? Isn't she like the Hirohime picture or something?
Yeah.
That's where I know I can consistently find her here.
Yeah.
Come back to visit dear Hirohime. She's certain I serve. So, what? There are no more memories, but we can make some new ones if you'd like.
Okay, I'm ready to realize.
Realize me. Me. Really? You think that's safe? The embodiment of all your memories running around in the real world unchecked, unmonitored? You're braver than I thought. Well, I'm not going to give you time to change your mind. I'm ready. Now.
Alright, let's see.
Lady Memoria,
Alright.
your kingdom awaits.
We got her.
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once merely a memory becomes...
Let's see. Whoa.
Oh.
There was nothing holding her back.
It's a real dog, too.
That is, what is it, like a blanket or something that's around her?
No, it's like a shawl.
I've never heard that before. But, no, nice look, nice dress. All right.
Memoria's reaction to her transformation is a bit muted, but amazed in her own unique way, she inspects her new body with quiet wonder.
Well, would you look at that? I'm human. I have authority. I have a body. I can do whatever I want.
She could even be queen of the pirates.
Yes.
Oh my God, I think I feel excited. Is that what this is? It's marvelous. I have all my beautiful twisty darkness and also this lightness, this bright feeling of possibility. And I can choose. Isn't that something? I can make my own choices now.
You're going to make some great ones. Oh, but my sexy twisty lady isn't gone forever, I hope.
My darling, never fear. The lightness I can feel now only intensifies the gothic fog we love to live under. And I am more than a memory now, my love. Tell me, can you see me now, here in front of you?
So, question. Would you make love to your memories?
Yeah, duh.
But do you also remember me the way I used to be?
Of course I can. Weirdly, not really. I only see you. I don't really think it matters, but what do we want to say here?
I see you.
I think that's perfect.
All right.
It is only us here, after all.
What followed was an unexpected combination of the gentle and the macabre, the dark and the floating delicious.
The floating delicious.
Memoria knew you see, better than anyone else. She used her knowledge, but didn't abuse it. She used your body, but didn't abuse that either. And by the end of the night, there had been so much sensation that the most you could muster as Memoria left the house for the last time was a clear-eyed and calm, "Goodbye, my darling." She looked back at you and smiled. The dark sphinx. Memoria wasted very little time, which was unsurprising. She took the reins on her new life by becoming what we would know as an organizational expert. She became a clutter clearer, a digger down to what was truly meaningful in a person's life, and placing it front and center. Others had come before her, of course, but no one that came after her even approached her caliber. She reinvented the field. It was something about her darkness, she believed. True organization, the centering of what a person loved and valued the most, could not be a simple process of joyfulness, fulfillment, or esteem. It had also to encompass fears and psychic twistedness. She believed that a large part of our preferred structure of life came from our darkness. Judging from her results and her burgeoning cadre of satisfied clients, she had a point. She called her company Memorandum, because it was the most unexpected and often the most disturbing memories that could lead us into our new futures. Once again, it seems as if Rebel has walked in on your previous conversation. How they are able to do so is unclear.
You again?
No, that's right, me. Okay, what's your deal? You're butting in on my conversation, Duckling.
Square?
Sure.
My deal is that I call it like I duck and see it. And you look like you're here to carry on your weird little quest. Which I don't need any part of.
Right.
So if you're looking for someone who's impressed by the way you strut around like you own the place, it ain't me. Well, I'm here. Choose an option, butt blaster.
Okay, then.
Okay. Well,
let's talk crap.
Oh, well that I can do. Me and Bathsheba have been talking a lot of shit lately. Guess you could say I'm in practice. You know, someone has to be willing to tell the truth around here, even if it's not exactly polished. So, let's see. Whose bullshit have I noticed lately? How about that Betty, giving it away day and night, and all warm and cuddly after? I mean, I like to party, but she's so gooey.
Okay.
Like, aren't we all just trying to mash our bits together?
Makes me sick. Betty's great, actually. Stop right now. Betty's my lover. Okay. We're done with Betty now. We know that.
Yep.
Right? There's nothing bad that we can say about her anymore. So, could we say makes me sick?
Sure.
Right? Let's just duck it out and call it a day. Know what else I've noticed?
So.
Know what I'm not a fan of? Who've always acting like everything's so great. Like, doesn't that fake positive act make you sick?
We've ruined him, but then we okay.
It's pretty sad, man.
Okay.
Like 20 packs of Sweet and Light. Know what else I've noticed?
Okay.
You met that golden trophy twink Stepford?
Golden
Like, when's he gonna realize he's so hungry for a daddy?
Whoa.
And come play with me.
Whoa.
He's just wasting his time with all that sports balling.
Yeah, we told him to retire. Stafford sure is looking like a lost little boy.
Square.
I'll help him find himself. Know what else I've noticed?
How long is this gonna go on?
Why's that Four Eyes Maggie always snooping around? Sniffing into other people's business? Bet there's something fishy she's hiding away. Bitch.
I'll give you that one.
I bet you're right.
Count on me to point out hypocrisy. Know what else I've noticed?
How much else do you have, man? You got dirt on every single person?
Ever noticed how a mirror can't seem to stop blowing smoke up your ass?
That's not what a mirror is supposed to do.
I mean, I'm all for blowing actual smoke up someone's ass,
That's not what a rubber duck is supposed to do.
but he's all fake compliments and bullshit. I'm glad I wasn't born a mirror.
Mirror's all shell.
Right? Not even a good one.
No,
Know what else I've noticed?
Hey.
I'm good for now, Reb.
Whatever. Bye.
I don't really think that there was a good stopping point there. Okay. So we got Moria done. Oh. You realize Lady Memoria, she reinvented the field of decluttering and found her own company, Memorandum. And you talk some shit with Rebel, but you can't imagine that much has changed in your relationship. Great. Okay. Well, Holly's here. Wow. Okay. Let's go back to Holly. I think I can get in here too.
Hey, Holiday. I'm on the clock, but if you want to jingle about, I can always take a break.
Okay, I'm actually ready to realize you.
Really?
Yeah, I got all the decorations.
Let's jingle those bells.
Nice.
The spectral energy flows through your day theaters, and what was once merely a collection of holiday decorations becomes...
All right, let's see. Oh. Still keeping.
Datagram?
Still keeping the skeleton.
Alright.
Wow. It's like every holiday at once.
I mean, that's how you were before.
Did you know? I've been banking all my holiday leave. Now every day is holiday.
That's awesome.
It is. What's next, I wonder?
Can I get smooches as my present for bringing you to life?
Of course.
Holly opens herself up and gives you the biggest, most fantastic, the loudest smooch you've ever received.
Smooch.
Woo!
She is the gift that keeps on giving as you spend a night in rapture. Though it does take a while to get all the glitter out.
Oh, jeez.
Yes! Time for video games and books and eating every last chocolate in the box!
This
That's
did
what I call a good
transpire
time.
for about a minute.
Ugh, I'm bored.
Yeah, that's what I call not a good time.
Holly's enthusiasm for all things couldn't be contained to a single couch. With the money she saved up from her previous efforts, she was able to purchase a nice little home and a scooter with a large trunk attachment. She began her own free delivery service, riding about town delivering letters, presents, and general cheer. Catching up with everyone, spreading excitement and love, and being able to leave before things got awkward, this was the ideal life for Holly. Everyone always knows when she's on her way, as her happy cry rings out through the neighborhoods.
Here's Holly!
Alright. Oh, another Discord message.
Notice David is promising chocolates, but delivering paranoid, controlling outbursts instead. Wouldn't be the first time. And after the outburst, he'll offer a tear-filled, heartfelt apology, saying how he's sorry, explaining how he won't ever hurt you again. But it's just an act. A perpetual, never-ending roller coaster of pain and heartbreak. A cycle that will never stop until you finally find the courage to slam the bedroom door and excise him from your life. And yet somehow here I am, again, stuck in an endless, spellbinding dance with David Most.
This doesn't really matter.
Square.
What are you insinuating?
Sorry.
No, I don't think I do. Because it's like I explained. David and I founded Valdivian out of David's dorm with 5 other partners. And yes, that dorm room was also my dorm room. And yes, we were technically roommates. And yes, there was only 1 bed, but that was only because we were a startup and couldn't afford 2 beds. Do you know how expensive it is to design a more efficient paperclip? We had to cut corners wherever we could. I survived off only ramen for 6 years. Do you know what malnutrition does to your bones? It's all right. You obviously couldn't have known about my various malnourished bones. But let's get one thing straight, okay? My relationship history with David is none of your business, and it has absolutely no bearing on our current goals regarding the Deviators. If you're curious about the backstory of Valdivian, you're free to order the novelization Valdivian, an Empire Regurgitated. But I'll tell you the same thing I told the hacks who wrote that trash. There's nothing to tell, and stop going through my garbage bins! Now, unfortunately, I really have to go. Apparently, I accidentally hacked into Russia's cyber defenses, and I gotta clean that whole mess up before I cause another international incident. The State Department only gives you 2 oopsies.
Okay then. So you have 2 more chances. You realize, Holly, she became a delivery driver. Alright, what else can we do here? Text message. Nah, we're so close.
Does that mean we can't be done?
We're very far off from these ones. No, not quite. Guess. Alright. Let's go over here for.
Hey there, dork.
Hey, Tina, ready to be realized?
Damn, realized? Are you fucking with me or are you for real?
Let's see.
Tina, let's
All right.
get shapely.
The spectral energy flows through your Deviators, and what was once merely a musical triangle becomes...
Oh!
Huh, it's a different outfit entirely.
Woo! Finally! Look at me now! Look at this body. Oh, look how fucking human I am!
Tina's maniacal laughter and crazed expression might almost have you regretting your decision to realize her. But knowing her as you do, you know this is about as good as it gets for her.
Jeez. You're definitely human, all right.
When Tina leaves your house, she never contacts you again. It's no big surprise, really. Tina was never the sentimental type. Even without regular check-ins, you're still able to keep up with Tina's new human life. It only takes her a few months to show up on the reality TV circuit. Predictably, her first stint is as a single on a dating show about love triangles. But her appearance is so explosive, she goes down in reality TV history as one of the greatest villains of all time.
What the heck?
What do you mean you're choosing her over me? She tell you she has a boyfriend back home? Well, I got 4 of them. You think a pathetic dweeb like you means anything to me?
It's comforting to see Tina where she's always belonged, and she makes for truly excellent television.
Okay, wow, that was the quickest one we've had so far. Alright, one last chance. That's what we call it a stream. You realize, Tina, she went down in reality TV history as one of the greatest villains of all time. Alright, now... Let's see. Because I feel like we were missing with something else on her. Oh.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, we had your drink last time we played you. Why did I realize you, Bev?
I can serve drinks to real people?
You already did.
Not that there's anything wrong with my customers here, but there's a lot more people out there than things in here. You sure you can do it?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Sorry, but Aunt Beverly is the talk of the town house.
She started with quite a list, but let's see who's left for you to talk to. Abel?
Okay.
Point is, do everything. Let's just do an Able Day after a
Well, we can't do an Able Day, but we have to.
Yes, we can.
We have to do it in several days.
Okay.
Celia.
Okay.
And Freddie.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why we keep avoiding Freddy all the time.
Well, it's not really avoiding. It's just.
That's it for now. Come back when you... Does that make sense?
All right.
I know, but it's important. Let me shake you up.
Oh. What? You never had this last time. I think we spilled a little bit on the floor. Tyrell! Oh, wait, no, we already realized you.
Maybe this was added when they had the drink made. That was weird. Alright, let's look at the wall of all of our exes.
Alright. So we have, well, Piano, Vaughn, Shelly. Oh, Tina's up there. Okay. I like how she signed her name. Koa, right here. Oh, wow, that's an awesome way
to like that.
Made the K as a
good
couch.
signature.
There's Betty. Made hers as a bed. Great.
Vector.
Yeah, there's Holly right there. Oh, I can crouch, right? Okay, cool. Oh, it's like a party hat.
Yeah.
Oh, Memoria right there. There's Monique. We didn't see her last time, but. Alright. That was it, right? I mean, it felt like there was more.
Who's under Tina?
Tina was a Gaia.
Oh, Gaia.
Which we got last time. Didn't we just do
This guy.
So,
Yes. Penelope.
oh yeah, I didn't see Penelope's. I guess that's it. That's weird.
All right, that's everybody. All right, good bit. And we will call this stream. See you guys tomorrow with Tree Rain.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and give us the save right now. I guess I forgot to do that last time. Oh, I heard the whistling of Abel's music just now. Alright, well, Ray's not here, but hopefully I have the same effect verbally. So, thanks for watching. Drive safe. Don't die. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.